Okay, guys, let's talk about C sharp. So, if you guys hear about C sharp, what do you guys think about? What comes to your mind? Pain. Hi, Bear. Music. D flat. Which beat? Windows? Why mobile game? What game is called C sharp? Pain? Object-oriented programming and Microsoft? Why Microsoft? Oh. Accidentals. IU8? Why IU8? Oh, pointer. Pointer guardrails. Oh, you guys don't see it. Oh, okay. So I think it really became technical starting at one point, but for me, I also think about music though, because I'm a musician, right? So let's see what exactly C sharp is, people. So C sharp, everyone. Let me see those Peppo G's. Oh, is it in C sharp? Oh, I didn't know. Cha! It's like musical note C sharp, but written with the number sign. What? Oh, really? So it's actually C. It's not C sharp, like musicals note. It's actually C sharp. Oh, I didn't know that. 자, it's a general purpose multi-paradigm programming language encompassing static typing, strong typing, lexically scoped. What is lexically scoped? Imperative, declarative, functional, generic, object-oriented, and component-oriented programming discipline. C sharp was developed around 2000 by Microsoft as part of its .NET. Oh, that's why you guys mentioned Microsoft. Oh, 대박. So in 2000, it's actually a very new language. As part of its .NET initiative and later approved as an international standard by ECMA in 2002 and ISO in 2003, it was designed by, guys, Anderson. Who knows Anders? How the hell do you pronounce this? Anyone? Hey, Hellsberg? Do we pronounce the J? Hellsberg. And it's developed Hellsberg. Oh, it's Heisberg? No. Is it from... Where is he from? Let's see how he looks like. Oh, he is from Danish. So this is Anders. Say hi to Anders, guys. Oh, you guys don't see Anders. This is Anders. Fudge. So, and its developed team is currently led by Mads and developed team Mads Torgersen, being one of the programming language designed for the common language infrastructure. The most recent design is released in 9.0, which is recently 2020. So, their compiler is called Mono, which is a free open source project to develop a cross-platform compiler. And runtime environment. For the language. So their design goal, theirs was to be simple, modern, general-purpose, object-oriented programming language. Language and implementations, therefore, should provide support for software engineering principles, such as strong type checking, array bounds checking, detection of attempts to use uninitialized variables, and automatic garbage collection. Software robustness, durability, and programming productivity are important. So it just gotta be durable. Their goal is durability. Language is intended for use to developing software components suitable for deployment in distributed environments. Portability is very important for source code and programmers. So portability. Internalization is very important. Ooh, nice. And C# is intended to be suitable for writing applications for both hosted and embedded systems, ranging from the very large that use sophisticated operating systems down to the very small having dedicated functions. So their history starts. Timex of coding language? What is that? So let's talk about their history. So during the development of .NET framework, class libraries were originally written using a managed code compiler system called Simple Managed C. So in 1999, Anders actually formed a team to build a new language at the time called Cool, which stood for C-like object-oriented language. Microsoft had considered keeping the name Cool as the final name of the language, but chose not to do so for trademark issues. Dude, so many trademark issues, but it was apparently might have been called Cool, guys. Swear to God, all these acronyms. Really? Why? By the time the .NET project was publicly announced at the July 2000 Professional Developers Conference, the language has been renamed to C#, and the language libraries and ASP.NET runtime has been ported to C#. Imagine telling people that you're a cool programmer. That's actually funny. Someone should name the project sexy. You know, I'm a sexy programmer. What do you do for a living? Oh, me? I'm a cool programmer. They'll be like, ew. No, imagine saying that at a blind date. You know, the girl like haven't met you for the first time, and they're like, I like work at a department store. And what do you do? You'd be like, oh, me? I'm a programmer. I main in my coolness. Or I'm a cool programmer. To be fair, you still get an U. Why? Oh, I'm a cool programmer. Part-time sexy programmer. Part-time cool programmer. Oh my god. So Helzberg is C-Sharp's principal designer and lead architect at Microsoft and was previously involved with the design of Turbo Pascal. Other thing and Visual J++. In interviews and technical papers, he has stated the flaws in most language programming language drove the fundamental of the common language runtime, which in turn drove the design of the C# language itself. What language to use? 자, James Gosling, who created Java programming language in 1994, Bill Joy, co-founder of Sun Microsystem, the originator of Java, called C# an imitation of Java. Oh, so people who develop, so James and Bill both called C#. C# is imitation. And he further said that C# is sorta Java. It's sorta Java with reliability, productivity, and security deleted. Ooh, ouch. So Klaus and Angelica, both authors of C++ Stream Book, stated in the blog posted that Java and C# are almost identical programming language. Boring repetition that lacks innovation, and hardly anyone will claim that Java or C# are revolutionary programming language that changed the way we write programming. C# borrowed a lot from Java and vice versa. Now that C# supports boxing and unboxing, will have a very similar feature in Java. And so in 2000, Helzberg was kind of like, excuse me, C# is not like Java clone. Instead, it's actually more close to C++. What do you guys think about this? So someone who never programmed, why do you think people are being like, hey, so close to Java? I click, welcome. Why do you think people were like, so, it seems that people who develop Java seems like they don't appreciate C#, right? Excuse me, sir, C# is not Java. Java people but hurt. That's it. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess Microsoft did have their own version of Java, so it does make sense. But I wonder why they're just kind of like, it's an imitation. You know, I feel like as a developer, the word imitation kind of sucks, right? C# does Java better than Java? Oh, really? They are very similar as any C-style language would be. Yeah, I think our chat doesn't really like Java. Probably most people in our chat like C#. Yeah, C# than Java. So. I think that's with most chat, right? Most of the chat was like, who uses C#? Or who uses Java? Oh, really? I've never tried C#, but I guess when you're programming games, you use a lot of C#, right? Oh, really? Oh. So what do you guys hate about Java compared to C#? Like, what's the benefit that Java or C# has that makes Java just sucks? I have to use Java? Ooh, that sucks. Then why is this guy saying it's closer to C++ than Java? So he's just saying Java and C# isn't even close to it? I love Java, don't get me wrong. Are you sure I see a kappa? So, let's continue. Since the release of C# in November, C# 2.0. Oh, sorry. They're both C driven, but C is totally different directions. Yeah, I wonder why he said this. I want to see if they have an article. Oh, sorry. In its design. Close to C in its design. So just in its design is what he said. I'm not fluent in C++ at all. Most of what I know is secondhand knowledge from someone else. Oh. So if you were to rate in terms of difficulty of C#, C++, and Java, what is it? New question, but what does C driven mean? I think there's like C language, right? So there's C#, there's just C, and there's C++, right? Yeah, so C is the initial one that has C++ and C#. Oh, I think so, yeah. Oh, C++ is much harder. C++? C# feels the easiest? Wow. I can't wait till program our games. See. So then, C# and Java language have evolved on increasingly divergent trajectories, becoming two quite different languages. One of the first major departure came with the addition of generics to both languages, with vastly different implementations. Now, C# makes use of reification to provide first-class generic object that can be used like any other object, with code generation performed at class load times. Furthermore, C# has added several major features to accommodate functional style programming, culminating in LinQ extensions released with C# 3.0 and its supporting framework of lambda expression extension methods and anonymous types. These features enable C# programmers to use functional programming techniques such as closure when it is advantageous to their application. The LinQ extensions and the functional imports help developers reduce the amount of boilerplate code. What is boilerplate code, guys? That is included boilerplate code, boilerplate. Yeah, we talked about LinQ. So Gaia must be game. C# is C#. So boilerplate code means writing the same code over again? Oh. Easier to reuse generic. Usually it's repetitive business agnostic code that has to be there because that's how your language is built, like the boilerplate letter, where you have all the stuff written out and fill in a name. Think about the rest. Oh. Dude, I didn't get you guys' joke. Why were you? I was like, why are you talking about me? What he was talking about you? Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, guys. Just code that you need, but it does nothing. Oh, there's code like that? Oh, the main of the C program would be considering both. Oh. Oh, some people consider setting up a web app boilerplate. Oh, in Java, setting up a safe POJO is a lot of boilerplate. Oh. Ah, so main. So even in Java, they have like the main area, right? Main. So that's kind of like a boiler. That doesn't really do anything, but it's still there. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. So then with that, it helps developer reduce the amount of the boilerplate code that is included in a common task, like query a database. So it's reducing it. Parsing an XML file or searching through a data structure, shifting the emphasis on the actual program logic to help improve readability and maintainability. C# used to have a mascot called Andy, named after Anders, which was retired on January 29 of 2004. How did the mascot look like? Let's see. I didn't know mascots can retire. I guess so. C# has reflection in its TypeScript. Oh. They don't even have a picture of Andy the mascot. What the heck? The only news I'm seeing related to Andy is this. Didn't you show it during that talk? What talk? Mascots get old to boss. Yeah, I eat a mascot. Any C pool? Wait until we reach the garbage collection stuff. No. Oh, that's the mascot? Yeah. Oh, well, I don't think that's Andy? Holy cow. Oh, Jinri code needs a mascot, guys. So, C# makes use of oh wait, I talked about that, sorry. So C# was originally submitted. Okay, so now let's talk about fun stuff. So where did the name come from? Who likes the name C#? I don't like the name C#. Really? Yeah, he retired. Let's not say he died. He died sounds sad. So... Don't kill our poor mascot. Used the name C# in 1988, guys. And back in 1988, for a variant of the C language designed for incremental compilation. Right? The name C# was inspired by the musical notation whereby a sharp symbol indicates that the written note should be made a semitone higher in pitch. So it's actually from the musical note, guys. With other mascots? Oh, that's a sweet thing. So the musical name must be true. Now... Wow! Now we got a 10 gift sub from Hotshot because he likes C#. Thank you also for 10 gifted subs! Yay! Can we get some Jinri Gazas on chat for Hotshot Programmer? Yay! It's Hotshot's favorite language! Yay, yay, yay! Thank you! Thank you for 10 gifted subs! 감사합니다! Wow! Oh, sorry, it's Jinri Bull. My bad. Jinri Bull! It's no more Kaza? Yeah, I changed it. I'm a web application developer using Java. Oh, Zam! Zam? Should I call you Zam? Zam, do you like Java or C# then? Since you are a Java server page, like doing a lot of those type of things, what do you prefer? Thanks for the 10 gifts. Oh, that's really nice. Ah, so if you were to fight against a C# programmer, what's your use of? Oh, let me change my question. If there is a newbie programmer who's like, what should I use, C# or Java? How would you want to convince the person to use Java instead of C#? Oh, you didn't like C++? Oh. C샵은 도샵이 아니냐고? 아니지. C샵이 왜 도샵이야? 여러님, 아, 그런가? 근데 이게 도라는 자체가 애매한 게 도가 무조건 C는 아니거든요? 그러니까 A로 시작해서 도로 할 수가 있어가지고 내가 순간 틀릴 뻔하겠네. 근데 맞긴 해요. 도샵이긴 하다. 맞네. 전업 수험생님 트위치 보면 안 되지 않아? 수험생이면? 공부해야지 이놈의 새끼야. 아, 근데 내 방송은 볼만해. 나는 교육방송이라서 교육방송인데 내 방송은 봐도 돼요. 다른 방송 보면 안 돼. 그래서 투자를 한다 해도 내 방송을 투자해야 돼. 알겠지? 우리는 영어 공부도 되니까. 영어 공부도 돼. 언어도 돼. 이것저것 다 돼. Now let's get everyone's favorite Hello World. How do you type Hello World? Why can't I find it here? Ah, Typhoon, thank you for subbing with Prime Gaming. Thank you, 감사합니다. 아, 여기 있다. So it's actually very simple. 우와, 이거 되게 심플한데? It's just this. This is Hello World. Using system. And then there's this way, which is using the C#9 top level statements. Now, until C#8 remains the classical way. This is the classical way. I think most people are used to this one, right? Is this what you guys are more used to? So this is just a comment. 이거는 코멘트. So you're using a system and you define a class. 클래스를 부르고 시스템을 사용을 해서 요거는 자바네. 이게 자바네. Right? 다음에 console.writeLine hello world. 아, public static void main. 자바는 뭐야? Mine usually is public class name. Oh, really? Namespace? Oh. So. Oh, this one's really good. 자, 요게, this is import all type of system namespace. But this is optional. 요게, 옵셔널이래요. 이거 굳이 안 써도 되고. 다음에 class is for program class. Everything that follows between the pair brackets describes that class. So it's describing a class called program. 그러니까. 그 다음에 요거는 this declares a class member method where the program begins execution. 요게 execution. 그 다음에 이거는 writing line. 뭐 simple writing line. So console is a static class in the system name. So it's actually, this is from the system namespace, sorry. So that's all for C#. 자, conclusion. 자, C#의 후기. conclusion. System is a namespace? Ah, okay. So, actually, I want to see if they have the usage. So it seems C# is being used a lot in Unity. So C# Unity equals, it kind of feels like Unity equals C#. People who don't know what Unity is, it's a game developing platform. Game engine, sorry. Is that different? Game engine. Ah, so Unity is a huge reason. So if you want to program a game, you should know how to use Unity. Right? If Unity actually used to have JavaScript, oh, it's a good choice. Ah. Depends on the type of game. Oh, really? What type? So, what are some famous games that developed by Unity? And the other thing with C# is that it's, some people say it is easier than Java and much more compatible. Oops. 아, Risk of Rain 2! 아, 진짜? 겐신. 아, Vilheim. Fury? I've never heard of Fury. 아, Fall Guys. 그러네, Fall Guys. 오. 그다음에 the language itself is I don't know, but I think if you know Java, it shouldn't be hard. Really? Hollow Knight is created by Unity 2? So who here creates games? Cuphead! I gotta play Cuphead too. I wanna play Cuphead. Cuphead도 재밌었는데. Pokemon Go. So my conclusion, guys. So Unity equals C#. Basically, these two most important thing, right? So for people who don't know what Unity is, it's a game engine. And some of the games that you guys might know of is Risk of Rain 2, Cuphead, Hollow Knight, Fall Guys, right? Subnautica is also Unity. So some people say it's easier than Java and much more compatible, but that's can be biased. Finally, if you know Java, but personally I think if you know Java, it should be easy to program in C#. So I guess if you want to be a game creator, it's good to know developer. It is good to know C#. Unreal Engine is another game engine. I think it's better to say once you master any language. Really? So that was it for C#. Do you guys have any other questions related to C#? So it actually did come from the musical notes. So great job. And then big help from Microsoft who developed it. Let me just kind of highlight. So yeah, it is from the musical notes. It does develop a lot of mobile games. And it's developed from this guy named Anders. Sorry, Andy's the mascot. And yeah, he did a very great job. People really like it. There has been debate of whether it's a imitation or not. So that's interesting. Almost better than? Yeah, almost better than. Better than. So. That was fun. I like C#. I do want to program a game.